Senator Elizabeth Warren is adding her name to Bernie Sanders' single-payer health care bill. Last week, I told you California Democratic Senator Kamala Harris would be co-sponsoring Bernie's Medicare for All bill, a bill that is apparently going to be ready very, very soon. I still said I think it's the right decision. I support that. But I still mostly see Kamala Harris as a tool of corporations and Democratic Party insiders. And I also said the focus now should be getting Kirsten Gillibrand, Cory Booker, and Elizabeth Warren to sign on in support of Bernie Sanders' bill, since they've said they support the idea, but hadn't yet said we will specifically support Bernie's bill. Elizabeth Warren is signing on. She wrote an email to supporters expressing to them that they should sign a petition showing their support for Bernie's upcoming Medicare for All legislation. This is fantastic. This is terrific. Let's get Cory Booker and Kirsten Gillibrand on board. But I do want to issue a sort of caveat or a warning. I do want to prepare you for something, Pat. I know you're very, very anxious about this bill. I read a few reports based on knowledge of Bernie's bill preparation that it's not really going to be a single payer bill. I hope that this is not the case, but what I've read is it's actually going to be a multi-payer bill with significantly increased subsidies, but it's not really going to be Medicare with no minimum age limit. And I don't even want to speculate as to the details or as to why that might be. I'm withholding judgment. When we get the bill, I will analyze the bill. I have the highest hopes for the bill, but I've now read that in a couple of different places, and I'm kind of bummed out and preparing myself for the idea that it might not just be a Medicare for all proposal.
This is news to me now. Maybe it's because the American healthcare system as it is so complex that they think that this would be the most logistically plausible way to push it forward.
I don't know.
Have the best chance at passing.
I wish I could tell you, and at this point it's all speculation. I can't wait to see the bill. We will analyze the bill in detail when we get it. But still, 3 senators now supporting an upcoming healthcare for all bill. That's still good. The stronger the momentum behind the bill, the better. This is probably the strongest actual Senate support for something like this, even though we don't have the details, that I can ever remember.
It makes sense, though, that Elizabeth Warren is doing it because I think she even self-describes as the second most progressive senator. Yeah. And I'm just a little bit salty, though, because now she's endorsing Bernie Sanders.
I know. When we talked about it, that there's that crazy, I don't want to rehash it because I get bummed out every time I think about it, but Cenk Uygur from the Young Turks interviewed her and said, so if you basically align with Bernie on policy, why didn't you support him during the primary? And Elizabeth Warren gave this bogus non-answer. And I like Elizabeth Warren. We've had her in our studio. I've interviewed her. Doesn't mean I'm not going to call someone out when I think that they're wrong. And her bizarre non-answer on that, and you can check out that video clip. A lot of people like that video clip. I call it like I see it. And it was a bizarre non-explanation that she gave. You remember that story, right?
Oh, I do remember that story. And it was pretty transparent what the actual reason was, because she expected Hillary Clinton to win the primaries and probably wanted to position herself well in that administration, even be the VP.
Some version of that seems to be the most likely. Yeah. So yeah, kind of a bummer, but in any case, really great. Now 3 senators supporting Bernie's upcoming bill. Now all we need is the bill. Great. Hopefully next week we can analyze it. We'll take a break. We'll take your calls and a lot of other great stuff coming up today. Today's program sponsored in part by Tagadab, the hosting specialist. Whether you need dedicated server solutions, virtual private servers, cloud server options, custom server solutions, co-location services, whatever you need for your business or project, Tagadab and their expert hosting specialists and support will set you up with what works for your business or project. And their hosting services support a really wide range of customers and businesses around the world, including bloggers, tech startups, financial traders, gamers, web developers, and more. You can use the code TDPS20 to get a 20 British pound credit towards cloud server options at signup.tagadab.com/TDPS. With that, you can try out their services and save 20 British pounds, about 23, 24 US dollars. You use the code TDPS20 at signup.tagadab.com/TDPS. Check it out.